And you got to remember, Liverpool, we're a club that don't pay high salaries to players. Van Dijk, I think, or either Van Dijk or Mo Salah are probably the highest earners at the club, and they're on just under 200k a week. Villa are willing to pay Jack Grealish 200k a week. That shows you, and we are miles and levels above Villa. What's going on, football fans? Samson here. Welcome back to another video. Yes, just a brief update of what's going on so far. Premier League season is only, what, 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away. Exciting times if you're anyone other than a Liverpool fan. But yes, before I'm going to get into it, I'm going to get into it now. Before I get into it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And now let's get into it. Now, there is been, well, first things first, it's been rumoured that Shaqiri could be on his way out, finally. I mean, look, he's been a great servant to the club, but it's time for him to go. He had a great Euros. And I feel like if he can stay consistently fit, he will go on to have a really good career wherever he goes. But it's a movement that he's Lazio in for him. Hopefully he does go. I don't really want to see him go to another team in the Premier League and then obviously play against us and costing us a title win. But yes, no, good luck to Shaqiri in all his future endeavours. Harry Wilson has left the club as well. He's gone to Fulham in a Championship. I think it's a good challenge for him. I feel like his level in terms of ability wise is the Championship level, so hopefully if he can establish himself as a first team regular at Fulham, who knows, he can go on to have a decent career as well, maybe in the Premier League. But his level is a Championship player, there's no two ways about it. So good luck to him. Marco Grujic has also left the club. He's gone to Porto. Good luck to him. He had a great season, loan spell there last season. Done really well. Was a mainstay in the side, and hopefully he goes on again to have a great career. I remember when we first signed him and I saw him play against Barcelona at Wembley live, and he's obviously scored a header, great header, but it was one of them ones where you had hope. Me especially, when it's youngsters and they come through or they get signed, you want them to do well. You want them to be given a proper chance and be shown that they can cut it at this level and go on to be a great asset to Liverpool. But he wasn't given the chances that we had hoped. But I can only assume that is down to the level of training that he didn't. Like he clearly didn't train well enough to show that he deserved to be placed in the first 11 ahead of Ronaldo at the time, Emre Can, Henderson, Coutinho. Who else did we have at the time? I think that was it. Like, he didn't show clearly that he deserved to be ahead of them in starting 11. Hence why he had numerous loan spells. Found one that worked out for him, but again, I guess he just didn't fit into Klopp's plans for this season. So yeah, good luck to him as well. I think that's all the people that are out the door at the moment. There was rumours Henderson was going. Well, this one is a bit weird one. Okay, so with Henderson, the reason why I'm not saying anything or not done a video about it, because Henderson's not going to go anywhere this summer. Let's just be real. He's got 2 years left in his contract. He's not going to go anywhere. He wants another 2 years added on to make it 4 years, or with either a pay rise or the same money, with playing at the same level, whatever. I don't think we should give him that contract, but that is only because I feel like if we're going to be sentimental about it and just be like, because he's our captain, we're going to keep him on, his legs might even be gone by the time he reaches 33. So by the time this current contract expires, his legs could have already been gone, which means that now we've got another 2 years of him at the club on high salary. And you got to remember, Liverpool, we're a club that don't pay high salaries to players. Van Dijk, I think, or either Van Dijk or Mo Salah are probably the highest earners at the club, and they're on just under 200k a week. Villa are willing to pay Jack Grealish 200k a week. That shows you, and we are miles and levels above Villa in terms of financial status, clubs that is like, just every way, shape or form, we're completely in a different stratosphere to Villa. But yet Villa are willing to pay their highest earner 200k a week, and we are struggling to pay our some of our best players 200k a week. That lets you know that we don't pay high wages to players. So having Jordan Henderson, who's 31 now, for another 4 years on high salary, is bad business. There's no two ways about it. Yes, he's the captain. Yes, he's been great for the last 10 years. And Mr. Reliable, ever so present, all of that. Yes, great. But this is football. You can't. It's football, but it's also business. You can't have sentiment when it comes to doing business. And giving Henderson another extension on his contract, on the salary that he wants or whatever, is just bad business. And I don't want us to be one of these clubs that do bad business. Like Man United have David De Gea on 375k a week, sit in the bench. Anthony Martial, 200 to 300k a week, sitting on the bench doing shit. Marcus Rashford doesn't get more than 10 goals a season on 300k a week. Juan Mata, who doesn't even get a game, is on 200 plus a week. Jesse Lingard on 100k a week. Like, these are players. Man United is a club that have done bad business with some of their players, but they can financially afford it. I don't want us to be in that same situation, because as much as people want to assume that we're a great club, yes we are, but we're not a rich club. So we can't afford to be splashing money like this on people like Henderson for another 2 years. Like, just let his contract run out. If he's 33, his legs would have gone. I think because the injuries would catch up to him by then. If his legs would have gone, let him leave for free, give him a testimonial, go, all that good stuff, just move on, bring in someone else. But that's just my take on it. I don't know. Anyway, last on the agenda list is Van Dijk and his possibility of getting his first bit of action this pre-season. Exciting times. Obviously we know he is not ready for the start of the season. Let's just put it out there. He's not going to play for the first. At least I'll be shocked if I see Van Dijk play any game for us in August, maybe even September. I don't think he will be playing a game for us until towards the end of September, maybe October. 11, maybe 12 months he's been out. I think his injury happened October, November time last season anyway. So the fact that he's going to get his first bit of pre-season action, shall I say, on Tuesday is great news. Slow road to recovery, but great progress. Hopefully Joe Gomez as well can get some action before the season starts, and him and Van Dijk can be somewhere close to, or knocking on the door for first team contention before the season really gets going, because we need everyone fit, firing and ready to go, because this is going to be one of those seasons where we're going to need every person in the squad, because we're not signing anyone, and that's going to be a worry when your rivals are making big signings, challenging, and they're going to be challenging for the title. This is going to be a testing time for not only Liverpool fans but for Klopp as well, because the excuse last season was we had injuries, key injuries, people playing that position, so we couldn't. Some people gave us a bit of a leeway in terms of challenging for titles or trophies or competitions or whatnot. This season, no excuse. Once everyone's back fit, unless, God forbid, knock wood, someone else has a long-term injury, mainly someone in the front three, if it's, God forbid if that happens. But other than that, there's going to be nowhere to hide. No excuses are going to be acceptable. This is going to be the season where we have to at least get a trophy, a hands on any trophy. FA Cup, Champions League, Carling Cup if we have to. But the Premier League, I think, is going to be out of our reach. But that's just me. I'm a bit of a pessimist because I think we don't have a strong team as, let's say, our rivals. But it is what it is. Or a strong 11 as our rivals. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to do another video before the season starts, give you my prediction on where I believe the 11 teams are going to, or all 20 teams are going to finish. But I'm really focused on Liverpool, and I know you are too. But yes, don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, notification bell, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys again soon. Till then, stay safe and peace.